Welcome back once again, Spazites, to another Transformers video review. As you can see, we have before us today Shattered Glass Soundwave. Now, my box is incredibly smashed because I ordered it from the Hasbro Toy Shop site on AliExpress, and they packed it in a bag that was shipped through the mail. So, yes, fortunately it appears that the figure inside is completely intact. All the accessories and pieces are still in the box. I did not get a comic book with it, unfortunately. I don't know if it was supposed to have a comic like my earlier 2 or 3 Shattered Glass figures that I got. I think I got 2 of them. I think that's it. I got Slicer back there and then Flame War. So I think I only got the 2. But they did come with comics. This one did not. I'm not sure if it was supposed to or not. I was actually thinking of emailing Hasbro and finding out if it was supposed to come with a comic or not. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take some pictures of the box before we actually get it open and send them to AliExpress so they can see how things get damaged when they're packaged like that. I don't expect a refund or anything, but maybe people in the future will not have the same issue that I did. Anyway, let's go ahead and get Soundwave out of his cardboard prison here, and we will be right back after a quick cut. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned. Okay. And we're back. We have Soundwave, Shattered Glass, and all of his weirdly colored glory. He has all the same features and articulation as the original Netflix mold of a Soundwave, yet he's got a new sculpted head. If you look at this, he has some nice, what is that, kind of a yellow-green light piping as opposed to Soundwave's red. And then you can see he's got a molded bandana around his head that's got a little knot in the back, which is kind of cool. And yeah, so he's cool. He's got a little more stylized. I think it's supposed to look more like the comic book representation of the Soundwave, of the Shattered Glass Soundwave, because he's got more points, taller points on his head. Overall, his head actually looks a little smaller, but he's got these points on it that make it sharper, I guess you could say. The light piping on above his head doesn't seem to work as good as our Soundwaves, but that might be because he's just got that little spot for his light piping. Soundwave's spot looks a little bigger. Netflix Soundwave spot looks a little bigger. But anyway, so yeah, they have all the same articulation and all that jazz. His weapons, oh geez. I'll put him back here. His weapons are all white and blue, just like he is, to match, you know, our normal Soundwave. They can connect together just like the normal Soundwave's weapon. Maybe they can connect together? Yeah, they gotta connect together. There we go. Connect together, and then you can put this on the end too to make a giant gun of some sort, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's gotta be like this. Big jousting javelin. I don't know. I don't remember how the original one's supposed to go together. Oh, maybe that goes on the end here. No. I don't know. Anyway. Ooh, you can put it like this, too. Give him a nice spiked hammer. I bet he can hold that in the end of his hand, can't he? Oh, yeah. Nice spiked hammer. That's cool. I like that. Anyway, I never tried that with the other one. But anyway, yeah, he's got all the same articulation. The coolest thing he has are his 2 cassette tapes that are repaints of Ravage and Laserbeak. These are repaints of Ravage and Laserbeak, and I believe they're the Netflix version of Ravage and Laserbeak. Because I believe the normal version doesn't have, or the non-Netflix version doesn't have the stuff on it that makes it look like a cassette. And I think that's just a paint app to make it look like a cassette. Although Laserbeak seems to be missing that. I'm going to grab a quick pause and grab my other version of Laserbeak and Ravage and see which one looks more like, because I forgot which. I've been mix and matching them, so give me a second. Okay, so I believe this is the War for Cybertron one. This is the Siege one, or the Siege one. This is War for Cybertron. This is Siege. They are identical molds with just slightly different paint apps. But anyway, we're focused on these two anyway. Coolest thing about these two is that they can actually be a couple of other G1 cassettes, namely Glit and Sundor from the Kiss Player series, which have been retroactively turned into G1 cassettes, except Glit is actually an Autobot cassette, whereas Sundor is a Decepticon cassette. Now, whereas he has a Decepticon symbol on him, our Glit cassette does not have a Decepticon or the red Autobot symbol, the red Decepticon symbol or an Autobot symbol on it. And then Sundor, or Shattered Glass Laserbeak, whereas regular Laserbeak, I think, does he have this thing on his head? Is that it? It's on his forehead? Yes, it's on his forehead. Let's see if he has it on his forehead or not. If I can get it out. He does not have a symbol on his forehead, so there is that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and transform our cassette guys so that we can see what they look like in their alt modes, or, well, no, these are their alt modes, in their beast modes. And I'll be right back after a really quick cut. And here we are with who I'm going to call Sundor and Glit. I added 2 new tapes to my normal world Soundwaves army next to Ravage and Laserbeak. So there we go. The original Sundor is supposed to be red and gold, but Glit is almost exactly the right color. Glit should actually be an Autobot cassette, so I will be moving him over to the Blaster shelf with Blaster, the Autobot shelf with Blaster. So anyway, here they are. I'm going to go ahead and transform. Before I just say anything else, I did want to mention that I don't know if it's mold degradation or what, but the joints on my Shattered Glass Soundwave seem to not be as tight as the joints on my Netflix Soundwave, unfortunately. So if you do get this, know that the Netflix Soundwave, at least my version, has tighter joints than this one does. The joints are still plenty tight to put them in cool poses and stuff, so I'm not upset about that. But I did want to point that out. Also, and I'm not sure if I pointed this out with Laserbeak, either of the original times, but the back of Laserbeak is compatible with blast effects. So you can make him actually taking off like a rocket. I love it. It's so cool. I do not think that is a blast effect compatible thing, though, unless it is. No, it is not. But still, the fact that they managed to get 2 little blast effects on here. Also, and I don't know if I noticed this the first time, but Glit has molded in hip cannons, Like the original Ravage has hip cannons that are separate parts of the toy, and they're a lot more noticeable on the, they're actually part of the transformation on the Masterpiece Ravage figure. But yeah, they're little tiny molded hip cannons that we also have on the original Ravage as well. Plus, you can see them on the interior of this Ravage. So, really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and transform them into their tape deck modes, and we will be right back after another quick cut. So continue to stick with me, and thanks. Yeah. And oh my goodness, I am very disappointed in the amount of yellowing on my Netflix Soundwave. Look at those feet. Look at the sides there. Look at the hips. Oh, I noticed it a little before I transformed him, but oh, that looks so icky. I don't like it. It's very disappointing. I don't know what causes that. I think it's just degradation over time. I hope that doesn't become brittle and start cracking. That would be really upset, because this is probably my favorite figure from the War for Cybertron, the whole War for Cybertron line, not just the Netflix trilogy of toys, but the whole. I was so excited when they finally released a G1 Soundwave. But anyway, let's go ahead and look at the... I'm not a huge fan of the green hinge right here. I don't know if that's part of the aesthetic of the original one, but if it had been the same blue glass, just like this is just clear plastic like the front, I think that would have been cool. But maybe, I'm assuming this is just all clear and it's painted, because it looks like it's just one part. Yeah, it does look like it's just one painted part, so I don't know why they did that. Oh, I like the interior. That looks so cool. Oh, I bet the original looks like that too. I wonder if I never noticed it. It does. Oh, it's cool. I bet I noticed it and I just forgot. I don't have the best memory. But anyway, here he is. Here he is with cassettes. I didn't bother retransforming the other two, so... yeah, but I think he looks really cool. I'm really excited to have another Soundwave in my collection. And this is a Shattered Glass Soundwave, so he's officially his own unique character from a different timeline or different reality, different universe, whatever you want to call it. So he'll look really good on the shelf with the rest of my Autobots. And his brother-in-arms Autobot Blaster, not Shattered Glass Blaster, he'll go on the Decepticon shelf. I know it gets a little confusing. At least it does for me. It had when it first came out. I didn't know what Shattered Glass was. They were the heroic Decepticons and the villainous Autobots or evil Autobots or something. I still don't know it because I haven't read it, but I plan on it. I've started reading the original 1984 Transformers comic from Marvel. And, yeah, I'm not blowing through it very fast. It's quite a slog. There's a lot of reading. But anyway, this has been my video. I know it hasn't been the greatest video, but I basically was just comparing repaints. Hopefully it wasn't too long. It probably is. Hope you liked my video. If you did, leave a comment, thumbs up down below. If you really like my video and you're not already, please subscribe. It's completely free for you to do, and it helped me grow my channel. I'd really appreciate it a whole lot. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so there is that. But anyway, all that having been said, until next time, as usual, be kind, happy hunting, and goodbye. Don't forget to wash your hands, and when you go out, please be safe. Bye.